Hello everyone, hello and welcome to the YouTube community. It's a great honor and privilege to have all of you out there with me. So today we are going to discuss and churn a little bit on a very interesting topic, which is self-motivation. So it's very amazing how our life is and how we go through ups and downs in our life, which leaves a great impact in our mindset. If something positive has happened, of course it leaves a positive mindset. It leaves a sweet memory in our mindset. But what happens if something has not went up as per we have planned, or if something negative has happened? Then sometimes it leads to a self-destruction, or sometimes it leaves a negative impact in our mindset. Now, to overcome this, it's very important that we all go through the self-motivation. Now, what is self-motivation? So self-motivation is a skill or a form, I would say, or the force in fact, to make you do things, to push you to do things and to achieve your goals. So self-motivation is a tool which will keep you going even in your bad times or negative times, or even at the times where you feel that you have lost everything. Self-motivation is a factor which will keep you going and will make you achieve your goals. And let me remind you, your limitation is your imagination. You have to push yourself. You have to push yourself to overcome all the hurdles in your way. Success don't just find you. You owe it to yourself to be great. People will say that you are self-centered, or maybe very selfish, or maybe you owe it to your family first, or maybe you owe the time and everything to your family first. But let me tell you something. Yes, you owe it to your family. You owe it to your family by being an example maybe of a person whom they admire, by becoming a person who wanted to achieve a certain thing in their life and then they have accomplished that. Don't settle for less. Don't stop yourself. You owe to the people you love by inspiring them, by creating a ring of positive energy around you. And this can only happen when you are self-motivated. You will be able to help other people when you are self-motivated and when you are positive from within. You can't, help anyone until you help yourself. When you are strong, you're already inspiring people. People would look up to you. They would like to follow your footsteps. They would maybe want to become you. They would aspire to become you. And even if you fall, many a times it will be there that you will fall and fall again. Rise like a phoenix. Rise stronger than before. Keep going. Push yourself, and remember, difficult times only make more stronger person or develop a strong person. If it's hard, push it harder. Remember, create a path for yourself where you look back and take a pride and say that was the moment when I told to myself that no more excuses. That was the moment I decided to overcome all my hurdles. That was the moment where I decided not to settle for less. So we all have to think in that way, because your motivation is in your hand. It is up to an extent, I would say, it is in your hand. Invest in yourself, work on your limitations. Try to work on yourself to become best version of yourself, instead of just wasting your time in competing with others. Use your time wisely. Think about this. Maybe you have 86,400 rupees per day to spend, but at the end of the day, the money disappears. Wouldn't you like to spend the entire money? Wouldn't you like to spend the money very wisely and buy things which you all want to buy? Buy all the things which you want to buy. But the sad part is, we have 86,400 seconds per day. But most of us just waste it because we take it for granted. without even, we let it disappear without even realizing that this time is not going to come back to us. But we have to make best use of this time. We have to be more productive. We have to work on ourselves instead of just wasting the time. We are never going to get this time back. So it's in our hand that how we work on ourselves, how we create the best version of ourselves, because all of us get the same time, same amount of time, that 24 hours or 86,400 seconds in a day. None of us is going to get even a single second or half a second more than the other people. But it is on us how we utilize that time and how we make the best use of that time. Many people in life many people go through life never getting in touch with their greatness because of the lack of motivation to push themselves. There are many people in the world who are unnoticed of their talents because they never wanted to push themselves, because that person did not take time or a chance to motivate themselves in the direction they were good at, to bring their talent in front of the world. They were not motivated enough, they were not positive enough, and they were not confident enough to bring and show the talent in front of the world. So this is very important that we understand our limitations. At the same time, we understand what are we good at, and we have to push ourselves. We have to be self-motivated. We have to be it is okay to be self-centered in that way as well. You have to achieve your goal. You cannot, nothing should stop you. You have to overcome all and every difficulties in your life. So few steps to keep yourself motivated. So start simple. Think why you started your journey. What was the spark behind that? Know yourself. It is very important to know yourself, to know your strengths, to know your limitations, and to work on that. Keep a company of good people, because that is very, very important. It will create a ring of positive energy around you when you are in a good company. And yes, don't overthink. It's okay. Everything will fall in place. You just have to push yourself. Then I'm sure that you'll be able to overcome all the barriers in your life and all the difficulties in your life, or any difficult situations. You'll be able to overcome that. So stop overthinking. That's just going to ruin your mind. Nothing more than that, trust me. And track your progress. So it's very important where you have reached in your goal. It is very important to track your progress. And at the end, I would say help others. Yes, you have to, and you can only help others when you are motivated. They will look up to you. They will follow your footsteps only when you are positive and when you have achieved certain things in your life. With this, I would conclude my session. So thank you for watching the video. DM for any questions. Thank you.